Sky Squad, we are indeed back in the building. We are back in the building on this good Saturday. It is a good Saturday. And yes, indeed, I might just have to do a little bit of Simone Whitmore yelling, screaming, hooting, hollering, jangling, clangling, all type of noise going on. And if honestly, if I had some cough drops on hand, I might would have to toss them back down my throat. But in lieu of that, I got my good tea right here. So shout out to everybody that was in the chat and you were waiting patiently. I am super appreciative of you because we got to talk today, right? We got some things to talk about. Some things occurred yesterday. I talked about them online because, I could do little snippets here and there and everywhere. But, the Married to Medicine trailer happened to premiere. And I said, oh, no, we got to do this all the way live. So we're going to get into the Married to Medicine of it all in just 1 second because there are a couple of things that we need to digest. And then yeah, we're gonna get into all of that. So yes, I missed you too. Hey, finally. The notifications must have went out. Maybe I just got to give it a little bit of time. Maybe I got to set the live for a couple of hours in advance or something like that, and then YouTube has time to send out the notifications. Maybe that's the way it's happening these days. We don't know, but yes, we are talking. Now, for those of you guys who are new here, I'm going to put your chat on the screen. And just so you have an understanding, how we do things here. We are adults and we do things decent and in order. And so you guys will have to know that you can't say nothing too crazy. Don't say nothing too crazy. Okay. Don't say nothing too crazy because otherwise I will have to excommunicate you. I will have to drop you off, throw you off the side of the building, metaphorically speaking, not really, but I will just have to dismiss you and you will be banished and never to return again. So we don't want to have to do that. And so you best not be unhinged yourself. Do not be as unhinged as Dr. Simone allegedly was behind the scenes, for which we don't know what happened. Actually, we have a little bit of tea from Dr. Heavenly. So I got some tea directly from the source. Okay. So I might have to, I might have to John Wick on you. I might just do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, never know. I'm feeling unhinged today as myself, Yes, you will be notified as the weakest link. Goodbye. That is what will happen to you. Yes, finally made a live. Let's go. Okay. So, I got to do my due diligence, y'all. The live podcast is next Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday, January 25th. You guys come out and see me and Monique. We're going to be hosting together. Fun fact, me and Monique have been trying to work together in some way, shape, or form for a few years now. Just trying to figure out the right opportunity that made sense for us. When this came up, we literally put this together in like 2 days and pitched it to the theater, and they were like, yes, come on in. We want more of these types of events happening. So, of course, we're going to have a live DJ. It's going to be a Ponderosa because we're going to be getting some tea from Jamie and Arena Tyler. And we're also going to be getting some tea from the Duncans. Now, you guys know Sherelle Duncan is on WPGC 95.5, and they will also be our official sponsor. So definitely come out. The link is in the description to get your tickets. And of course, we will be doing some book signing. I have my books on hand. You can get them live from me. You can come give me a hug, all that good stuff like that. But let's get into the Bethany of it all, shall we? Yes, we shall. Now, this thing came out yesterday. Bethany always gotta, I'm not mad at it. Let me tell you why I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because content is king, right? And so Bethany is one of those types of people that will, she will hop on a trending topic, and she will give her opinion. And there's I don't have no problems with it, because volume is the game. It's the name of the game. The more content you put out, the more attention you get, more eyes go back to the products and services that she is selling. So she's doing the right things. But, sometimes it's just hard to determine whether or not she's actually being friendly or supportive with her stance. She did a post about Nene Leakes going back to Bravo. And, she was partially complimentary of Nene going back to Bravo, but there was also, it felt like a backhanded style compliment, right? Because she goes on to say, never have I ever seen someone go after a network and then go back to that network. And while she is technically correct, I mean, she's technically correct, she spills some tea in this post. She says that now you guys recall when Nene was on the outs with the network, she stopped by the Bethany Frankel podcast. And they actually, I think Nene went to her house and they did the podcast. And they kind of touched on the things that Bethany was doing with the world of reality TV. And basically Bethany was trying to establish, more rights for reality TV personalities. And again, I don't think she was wrong in doing that. I think people just don't like the fact that she's always online talking. She's very much like a Gary Vee, but maybe not the Gary. It's not Gary Vee energy. Sometimes it just appears that she's just screeching and hollering someplace for, and you just be like, girl, why? But, I get it. Like I said before, I totally get it. I totally get it. It is what it is, girl. Do your thing. So she says that she actually pitched a road trip show that would feature her and Nene. Oh, yes, she says she has the receipts, but she also stated that the people at the network said that Nene was toxic. Nene was toxic. Well, here's the thing. Bethany ain't following what's going on with Tamar. Bethany ain't following what's going on. I mean, I'm not even trying to be. She. I ain't trying to be funny about that, but I doubt that she. Maybe I don't even know if Bethany knows who Tamar is. Maybe she does. Maybe she does not. But I would wager the only reason she actually really. I mean, listen. She knows Nene because Nene was on the network that she's on. And actually, so was Tamar. Tamar was on Peacock on the Queen's Court. But for some reason, I just don't feel like Bethany is aware of the ongoings and the inner workings of what's going on with Tamar and WeTV. But you are technically correct. You are technically correct. I mean, I'm just being realistic here about what I believe that Bethany probably knows and probably does not know. But I could be wrong. Now, so this is what she had to say. Let me just give you a little taste because I did my little talk on it on the Instagram. She says this.
So I'm not in any way saying that they stole my idea. Road Trip has been a movie and many people have had different road trip shows, nor do I care if they do or did great.
Nene Leakes is going back to Bravo and she is going to be appearing on Ultimate Girls Trip, which is actually a road trip. So Bethany let us know in her post that she actually pitched a road trip show to the network as well. What? But she claims that, she doesn't feel like they took her idea or anything, but she does have the receipts. However, what I'm thinking about was the time that Nene and Kim were actually slated to do their own road trip way back in the day. Do y'all remember that? That was announced here.
Gearing up for a new reality show. The Road to Riches will document the former TV frenemies as they road trip together. The network said in a statement, Atlanta's most driven housewives drive out of their comfort zones and across the country.
Okay. So my question was, do you think, because see, I felt like, the way Bethany spilled this tea, it was very much giving. I mean, I had the idea first, but I mean, y'all, if y'all want to take it and do y'all little thing with that, y'all go ahead and y'all do y'all little thing, because we all know, because I got the receipts, which she did say, She said, I got the receipts, and I talked to so and so at the network, and so and so at the network, and so and so at the network, and Pam and Brad and John and Bob and Sally and Sue and Marianne and Carl and John. I talked to Big Johnny. I talked to Little Johnny. I talked to Ann. I talked to Barbara Jean. I talked to all of the people, so I've got the receipts, and I'm just not, I'm not saying y'all go do your little show, do your little thizzle, you'll do your little thug thizzle, but we all know where the ideas potentially may have, I don't know, all started from. And I'm like, well, Bethany, I don't know that that we know that there was actually a road trip show in the works over 10 years, over a decade ago with Nene and Kim. Now, listen, maybe Bethany was back then pitching this show. I don't know. She didn't give us a timeline, but I would wager that it was probably sometime in after Kim and Nene's show have been announced, but for some reason, y'all remember that show fell apart. That show fell apart for whatever reason. We don't know why. It could have been egos back then. Who really knows? But it just did not work out. So in my mind, I was just thinking to myself, sometimes, I don't know. I think the thing is, people sometimes feel like Bethany is a know-it-all. And, maybe she, in fact, does know it all, as she stated classically on the Real Housewives of New York City. Maybe she does. Maybe she does not. I don't know. But I'm not sure if she knew that we knew about that. Or maybe she didn't know about that. Not knowing that we knew. But now everybody knows. But does she? So that's that on that. Nene is back on Bravo TV. She will not be a full cast member on the Ultimate Girls Trip, which is technically Ultimate Road Trip, but probably they wouldn't call it Road Trip because it might have been too close to something else that was already in existence. Could have been a trademark situation. We don't know. All we do know is that Nene will be back in some way, shape, or form. And she is very grateful that she is back. And that's all I think we can be happy for right now. And listen, if you want to follow Bethany, please go ahead and do so, because I think that, there is some merit to following her and listening to her yap on the screen all day. So if you are enjoying Bethany's mad rambles, then I think you should go and follow her. And I'm not being facetious. I'm actually being serious, because content is the name of the game. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with what she is doing. And I think that she should continue. All right. I just wanted to make you all aware. Meanwhile, her telling the story of Nene being toxic, no, it is not new tea. We're pointing out that she pointed out that she pitched a show that technically was already pitched, that she may not have known that we knew about. That's where my take on this is coming from. Hey boo, how you doing? Okay, Married to Medicine, y'all. Are you enjoying this season of Married to Medicine? Let me know in the chat. Are you enjoying it? Let me know in the chat. I am lightweight enjoying it. I'm lightweight enjoying it because I feel like I'm casually viewing it a bit more. Like, I recap it, but I am just like, I'm not getting knee deep involved in it. And I've tried to, maintain a certain space from some of the shows nowadays, because I feel like it's so easy to get really wrapped up in it, But there were a couple of things that I did see in the mid-season trailer that came out yesterday that I did want to really kind of touch on and see if you guys picked up on these things. And one of them is this.
To me, she doesn't want to be around me for safety.
So did y'all catch this part that Dr. Heavenly doesn't want to be around Dr. Simone for safety? And so then they go on to kind of elaborate here.
I could kick my own ass for trusting heavily again.
So I'm kind of like, uh, what really happened?
My word against her, she snapped. She was unhinged. This is how
So, you know, because they make it a thing in the trailer, now I've got to ask some questions. Now I've got to put my detective cap on. Now I've got to get down into the nitty gritty of what happened when Dr. Simone allegedly snapped and went and completely unhinged. And perhaps because I have a vivid imagination, I am picturing, for some reason, Dr. Simone clobbering Dr. Heavenly by yelling in her face. You know, in some way, shape, or form. I really don't know. That's what I'm picturing. That's what I'm imagining. I am trying to figure out what they mean. And when I did my video commentary on it on social media, I asked the question if this was going to be like one of those moments like, you know, Kim and Nene back in the day. And of course, both of our stories today go back to Kim and Nene, which I often find, I mean, I love it when things just kind of work out the way that they do in this way, where we're able to kind of connect some dots from something that happened in the past. And now we can sort of utilize it as an example for where we are now when we're asking our questions. But you guys will recall Nene and Kim had their whole situation way back in the day where there was some alleged altercation that took place in a parking lot. Do you guys recall what I'm talking about? Where Kim Zolciak and claimed that Nene Leakes choked her out in the parking lot, like, you know, got to her in the parking lot. Do y'all recall that? I mean, of course, Nene had vehemently denied this, but it was so out of the blue that it was almost unbelievable. I mean, until we saw Nene snatch that man up out of her closet like that. Ooh, baby. You know what? I mean, seeing Nene snatch that man up in the out the closet like that, I mean, now I'm kind of rethinking what Kim said. But is Kim a reliable source? Right. And if I did, I bet it wasn't on camera. Maybe she did do it. Maybe she did yoke her up. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. That Nene is something smart. That Nene is something else. So was that the same situation? Now I don't think it was that. I'm gonna tell you, Dr. Heavenly has given us the tea. Let me put you all at ease. Dr. Heavenly has actually spilt a little bit of tea herself about this whole situation. So I'm gonna point out what she had to say about it in my comments. All right, so let me open up the screen. Shout out to Dr. Heavenly for, you know, what I love is Dr. Heavenly will engage. You know what I'm saying? Like, she will give you some tea. Let me move this because I look real crazy right there. All right, so I said, what exactly happened between Dr. Simone and Dr. Heavenly that has Dr. Heavenly so shook? I use the word shook because they said that she was afraid for her life, right? I mean, or at least afraid. That's what Dr. Simone said, that the woman was afraid, that the woman was scared, naked and afraid. Well, not naked, but you know what I'm saying, just afraid. And so when Dr. Heavenly says she snapped and she was unhinged, I took that all to mean, well, you are in fear for your life. I'm only looking at the comments that Dr. Heavenly made. I can't read none of the other comments because y'all are crazy. So Dr. Heavenly says in the comments, she says, to be honest, she says, I'm shook. She said, to be honest, that night I couldn't take her screaming at me, for in my mind was nothing. Okay, so she feels like whatever happened with Dr. Simone, she didn't feel like it was that big of a deal for Dr. Simone to be screaming at her in that way. You know I like you know I like a little excitement. You know I like it. You know I'm here for a little carrying on. All right. So I'm wondering, is this on camera? If Dr. Emily could answer that question, was that moment on the camera? We'll have to wait and see. I just like this little still right here with the snapped emoji. It's I mean the snap it's something about it is just taking me out. You know, you shouldn't even be so impressed by your own little handiwork, but that, here I am and here we go. Okay, so let's get back to the trailer.
The process.
Okay, so I'm gonna read you guys the synopsis that Bravo TV has given us for this particular um trailer. So bear with me as we read through together. Open your Bibles to let me stop. Okay. Um well, Dr. Heavenly cries over her estranged son, Damon. That's the first thing that they say. It says, as Dr. Heavenly struggles to process the falling out with her son, Damon Combs Jr., after finding out about his 2023 arrest on social media, she gets a strong show of support from the ladies. And Dr. Jackie says, not knowing where your baby is, it's got to be one of the most painful things. She tells a tearful Dr. Heavenly as the cast rallies around her, and they tell her that we know you're hurting. So we'll see more on this scenario, this situation as the season plays out. At this point, she still does not know where he is at this point in the season. It says the poignant show of sisterhood doesn't completely erase Dr. Heavenly's friendship drama within the group. However, particularly with Toya and Dr. Simone. It's interesting that the three loudest people are always going at it on this show. And I say loud, I don't mean that in a bad way, but I'm just saying the more vocal people. So like Dr. Heavenly is probably one of the most vocal cast members. Dr. Simone is obviously at a high at a 100,000 decibel level more vocal, but I'm here for it because it's not a season of Married to Medicine if she's not screaming. And then Toya is often very vocal on this show. So I need for some other people to be vocal. I need for them to have a few more extremely vocal people. Like, I need a little bit more unpredictability on this show. Somebody said it in chat the other day. They didn't like when I used the word unhinged, I think it was, and they asked that I use the word unpredictable. And so, I shall acquiesce today. I'm feeling agreeable. So I think we could use a few more unpredictable people. A lot of the cast to me sometimes veer in the realm of safe. And I think that is sometimes what makes the show like it sometimes makes the show feel a little stale. Although Quad can be unpredictable. But no, Quad can be loud, but I think that it takes some maneuvering to get her there. So Quad to me is fine on the scale of unpredictability and predictability because I think that she can toe the line, right? But I do need a couple more unpredictable people in this mix because I do like a nice cauldron of chaos at times. Again, I am maximizing my enjoyment for the show that we were watching because I do want to be able to get my popcorn out and be entertained. Unpredictable and chaotic does not necessarily mean that they are always trying to fight. I am not trying to watch baddies. Side note. Listen, I'm not hating on the people from Zeus Network because clearly they have a good business enterprise going on. I'm not going to hate on them. I want them to get their cash rules, everything around me, cream, get the money, dollar bill, y'all. I really, really do. But, my spirituals sometimes can't take it. So when I am trying to just look and see what's popping online or whatever, or just casually scrolling, and my eyes were assaulted today um by a screeching of a different kind, because it was followed by the pummeling of fists. And so then I'm captivated, because I'm thinking, well, what is going to happen next? How many fisticuffs can we actually have in one preview for a show? And to my shock and surprise, but not shock and surprise, the entire trailer and preview was nothing but fisticuffs and fighting and slapping and jaw popping. And I just said to myself, oh my God, I feel a little traumatized, just a wee bit. And it's so funny to me that we used to watch the Jerry Springer show back in the day. Actually, I would schedule college classes around the Jerry Springer show. I'm telling my age a little bit, but I don't really care. Um, I actually did see Krishan singing. Um, hmm. So, Dr. Heavenly, let me get back to work. Dr. Heavenly states, in a separate moment, Simone explains, quote, she doesn't want to be around me for safety, aka fearing for her life. Before adding, in a confessional, I could kick my own ASS for trusting Heavenly again. Later, Heavenly, for her part, vents, it's my word against hers. She snapped. She was unhinged. So then Quad, we see, is still going through the IVF of it all. And it says Miss Quad, meanwhile, has her own tearful moment when she laments this IVF process. It has been tough. Elsewhere, Dr. Jackie's husband, Curtis Berry, did y'all know that was his last name? It says Curtis Berry. I thought his last name was Walters. Like Jackie Walters. So is Jackie a Berry or a Walters? Maybe listen, I don't know. I can't tell you why I'm so shocked and shook, but I just did not know that I have been watching this show for 12 years, and I don't think I knew that this man's last name was Berry, like Halle Berry. My bad, y'all. That took me clean on out of here. And listen, not that she has to take his last name or nothing like that, but when I was searching online for a photo of him, and I was looking up Curtis Walters. Steph Scorpio says Walters is her name before marriage. She delivered 3 of my children. So, wow, I didn't know that. I really didn't. I had no idea. So, I clearly am not the only one. Clearly, I'm not the only one. So, okay. So Curtis stirs up drama when he tells Quad's boyfriend King. This is what he says verbatim: the complications that you could be in the complications that could be in the way of having a kid. You're not married. In the Bible, that's a no-no. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. I From the perspective of viewers of this show, I feel like viewers will really find Curtis's statements to be somewhat laughable in light of what longtime viewers of the show may recall. Now, Curtis, for his part, could be a very changed man. However, um, I, despite his past, I still don't like the fact that he would come out of his mouth to say that because you're using the Bible as a reference for for something that is occurring in a show that is usually typically steeped in mess. So this is one of those moments where I feel like people will utilize the Bible as when it's convenient for them, right? Um mhm, mm, and to be quite honest with you, the fact that they are not married and they want to have a kid, I just in this day and age, I don't see anything wrong with their want. Maybe that's just me, and maybe it's just my version of the newfangled way of life that us people are currently living. But I did not realize that Curtis was so biblical. I did not know this. Um, and in light of circumstances regarding the show in general, and these two people wanting to have a child, I don't really think that that's also any of his business. And that's a very interesting opinion to take because not only is it your opinion that this is a complication, but now you're referencing something from the Bible when I just did not know it is this is the first time I'm hearing him, you know, kind of quote things that are good and bad or listed in the Bible. I just did not know this. I've learned a lot about Curtis in this one recap today than I think I ever knew. I just did not know. I did not know. I did not know. I did not know these things. Um uh it so I think that hmm okay. So let's go into this. Let's go into it. When we think about the mechanics of this show, we will often talk about how, and me myself, I often talk about how Dr. Jackie, she really doesn't stick her neck out there for much, right? Usually we find her in the role of the quiet mediator who will sometimes shed tears um for the drama that's unfolding in front of her. We will see her in a little bit of drama later on as well with regards to the Met Gala. That usually tends to be a little bit of a source for her drama in the past several seasons. So I guess I'm okay with it. But in terms of the mechanics of the show, it is very interesting to see her other half taking center stage when traditionally we just don't really see him that much at all. I mean, usually he may show up for the group trip on occasion, but 9 times out of 10, we don't really see that much of Curtis and Jackie at home. We don't really see very much of the two of them interacting on their own. And we don't see them in the same way that we see a lot of the other couples. Now, perhaps that is because he spends a lot of his time out of town. I really don't know because I don't really know much about what he does. Again, I only see him when when he shows up or when Toya is maybe talking about him being handsy or something to that degree. Um so it's interesting to find him stepping center stage into in the situation. Now, again, I will say this. He will often give his opinion when the men are in conflict. Whether you like it or not, he will give his opinion. So I'm not faulting him for that, but I just do think it was an interesting message that he was delivering to King because it was such an interesting stance for him to take because it was coming across very much holier than thou. And you would think that in this respect, he would not be that person. You would think in this space, he would probably be the person who probably was the most lenient of not really lenient, but most understanding of, two people who may be doing something that may not be the traditional route, right? Quad later vents that Curtis is trying to nail us to the cross, quote, prompting King to chime in. Is he a saint? Who is he to judge? Hmm. Toya then clashes with Angel and Dr. Jackie Walters. The group, including their husbands, appear stunned when newbie Angel debriefs them on Toya's behavior in front of her longtime friend and date, Dr. Bernard Ashby, at Heavenly's Mac and Cheese Cook-Off. If you guys happen to see, was it this past week's episode? I think it was this past week's episode where Angel, in one breath, I'm kind of with Toya, but I'm kind of not with her. Angel told the group or told Toya that she wanted her to hook her up with somebody. But later on, after telling Toya, girl, hook me up, hooker me up, you know, um, I got that from a movie. I can't remember what that movie. Hooker be up. I can't. What was that? Oh my god, I can't remember what it was. Somebody let me chat. Let me know in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. Hooker be up, right? What was that from? I cannot remember. Y'all know I always remember movie lines, but I can't ever remember. Sometimes I can't ever remember the movie. Anyway, usually I can. Actually, I take that back. Okay, I'm rambling. So anyway, remember Angel had then brought the man to the next event, and Toya's like, well, who is this? You was just telling me to hook you up with somebody. Now she says this in front of Angel's date. All right, so then Toya says, who is this guy? You told me to hook you up with another guy. And she says that in front of him, and then Angel's plus one shows up at another event asking if they have room for one more. And then Toya explains in a joint confessional with Dr. Eugene, I have no clue that she was inviting Bernard. Then after Dr. Jackie asked Toya to talk about the Met Gala in another moment, a separate clip shows a fired up Heavenly claim to Toya that Dr. Jackie said you were so difficult to work with and very unprofessional. Finally, Dr. Jackie speaks for herself, remarking, these two ladies are sucking the life out of us. I kind of wish that Dr. Jackie would just own that she said it if she said it, because I feel like that's more interesting. But, Dr. Jackie probably would prefer to be in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I think that she just doesn't want to have conflict with people. And I get it. In real life, who wants to have conflict with people? Listen, in real life, we get it, Dr. Jackie, but on TV, you got to do something. So listen, there's a fine line between conflict, drama, and all out throwing blows, right? We're not necessarily looking for people to throw blows, except for in the instance, as I stated with Quad and Simone. I do almost think that Dr. Simone and Quad would do better if someone dropped them off in a wrestling ring and just let them square up and have at it. by the time they exhausted themselves, I think that they will have gotten out whatever frustrations that they have with each other. Just battle it out. I mean, normally I wouldn't say that, but y'all head over to Baddies one good time, hop on one of them buses or whatever they do, and y'all done seen them get to swinging, and then just okay, then fine, you guys can finally let bygones be bygones. I guarantee you. Now, I'm not really advocating for that in real life, but I'm just saying that's how much y'all frustrate me with this ongoing beef that has probably lasted for about a decade now. They go to Jamaica for the cash trip with, I guess, all of. Well, it looks like there are two cash trips. At least one of them is in Jamaica. I don't know where the other one is. Um, mm, that's pretty much all we get. I mean, there's definitely some fun times. From what I understand when I'm looking online and I'm getting reactions from people and I'm just kind of gauging how people are really enjoying the season, it seems like people are really, really enjoying this season. And I have to say that when I think about it in regards to last season was so frustrating for me because I felt like it was very much most of the cast kind of ganging up on two people like Phaedra and Sweet Tea. This season, I felt like they shifted the energy and they brought things back to basics. And people seem to be really warming up to Brandy, Angel, and Dr. Mimi. I'm warming. I mean, we already knew what Angel can bring because we've seen her on Basketball Wives. For those of us that watch Basketball Wives, but I think that if you, yeah, for those of us that watch Basketball Wives, we kind of knew what Angel would bring, and she's not really like a fighter or anything like that in terms of like battling it out with people. We really didn't see her that in that much conflict, except for running away from Jackie Christie, when Jackie Christie was in the gold gown and she fell to the floor. If you don't remember what I'm talking about, let me see if I can pull it up. Jackie Christie falls in gold dress. No, there's a picture of Jackie Christie swinging on Chantel. Oh, another picture of Dr. Jackie swinging on Chantel. Oh, another one of her and Chantel. Oh, God. She really did a number on Chantel. Okay, so here is, I mean, it doesn't show Angel Love, but at least gives you a reference to what I'm speaking about when I'm talking about Jackie Christie. I don't know if you guys will recall this moment. This was the same thing. This was the same moment. Jackie was trying to get out of the dress. I believe that Angel Brinks made this dress, and there was something going on. Jackie Christie fell to the floor, you know. So there's that. I could go down the rabbit hole. Maybe we should recap very old episodes of Basketball Wives. I just don't know if I can relive those dangerous days. I mean, because Basketball Wives back in the day, it felt like every moment was danger to me. Did I say Dr. Jackie Christie? Two different Jackies now. Two completely different Jackies. I kind of miss Jackie on my screen. You know, Wacky Jackie. I mean, there's nothing like it. There is absolutely nothing like it. And if you listen, I mean, there is absolutely nothing like Wacky Jackie. And this is probably one of her top 10 moments by far. I need to go back and I need to do a top 10 moments, top 10 best moments of Jackie Christie. I really do. I honestly, because it would literally probably be a 20-minute video because the commentary would be insane. Oh, we might need to do that. We might need to do it. We might need to do it. Jackie Christie's top 10 moments. But this was definitely one of them. And if you missed it, baby. And her tearing up that paper. Anyway. Oh, where is Jackie Christie now? So anyway, yes, that's what's going on with Basketball Wives. That's the not basketball. Jackie and her TV show. Okay, so apparently there was also some drama. Y'all recall with was it Sunny? Was it Sunny? Was her name Sunny? It was something going on with Sunny and the show, and I don't know if that prevented Jackie from truly moving forward to Sunday. Sunny. My bad, Sunday. My bad, baby. My bad. I'm sorry, boo. I did not mean to jack you all up like that. I mean, but you maybe have a Sunny personality. I don't know. So there was some drama between them, and I think that they were supposed to be working together according to Sunday, right? So whatever happened behind the scenes with that, I don't know if that took over and minimized what that TV show was supposed to be. But Jackie did produce or at least feature some episodes on there because there's a friend of mine named Jay Lamar who was actually like one of the people who was like helping on the set those 2 days. So I don't know. Maybe I'll ask Jay Lamar what happened. Sunday talks about it on Tori Hart's podcast. I need to go watch that. So I don't know if this is true or not, but I ended up hearing that it was actually Malaysia that did that, and it was not Drea. That's what I heard. I don't know this to be certain, but that was some word that was sprinkling around the street that it was actually Malaysia that did it. And it wasn't shown. But I don't know that. I mean, it's so much behind that whole Basketball Wives like show. Like, I need to go back and watch that episode. I need to go back because when they showed I don't know. I feel like when they showed it really didn't. You know what I wanted to see? I wish we could have seen. Now, I am wrong for this. I know I'm wrong. I really would have liked to have seen whatever happened in that altercation with Brooke and Jackie. That I want to see that unaired footage, and it is so low vibrational of me. I readily admit it. I totally admit that this is the lowest of low of the vibrations, but I do want to see it. Okay. I just want to know what happened. This ain't Phaedra says it was Drea. They let her release the footage and it showed Drea hitting her first. Can you send that to me? Oh God, listen, can you send that to me? I just want to know. Yeah, it is giving. I am about to eat the lowest vibrational plate that I've ever encountered in my life. But since we're talking about Jackie Christie and those moments, I just know that um I don't know why we didn't see it. Because they showed plenty of Laura and Malaysia that first episode. They did. They showed the whole thing. So I felt like they might as well have shown Jackie and Brooke. Wouldn't you agree? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, um, they said Jackie handled Brooke. Oh, yeah, we saw a whole table being thrown at Jennifer. And again, I know it's low vibrations. And who has time for that, right? But anyway, yes. So that's what's going on with Married to Medicine. I'll talk to you guys about the whole situation with um Bethany. What else y'all want me to talk about today, real quick? I mean, I got a little bit of time. What else y'all want me to talk about? What else have I been missing this week? Somebody said something about Chris Sean singing. I saw that. I don't know if that single is available yet. Um, maybe you guys can let me look it up. Let me see if the Chris Sean single is available yet. What is the song name? Um, what is the name of that song? And I will tell you guys if it's on the iTunes because I know y'all want to download it. Oh God, I'm really eating the low vibrational plate right now. Oh, well. The Christian song is on iTunes. It's called Yahweh. It's called Yahweh parentheses Ghetto Gospel. It was actually released on the 19th of December. Wow. I'm learning so much today. Um oh wait, hold on. Let me see. This looks like news. Okay. Yeah, so for those of you guys out there, soft hand air. Mm, I Ben Affleck does not know Lisa does not know Lisa Barlow. Has no memory of meeting her. Let me say that. Somebody did an interview with him and asked him. Is there anything else that I've seen online? Oh, Traders, I need to watch that. So I actually might go watch that now and then maybe we'll talk about that. Wait, she's a boxer now? I mean, listen, as much as they be fighting on these shows, she might as well be a boxer. I mean, girls get their money. Mhm. Yes, sir. Oh, I need to say this. Okay. What else y'all want me to talk about real quick before we go? Because I am gonna go watch Traders. What else y'all want to talk about while we live on this good Saturday? Have I missed anything? The man said I don't know this woman. I did not. I have so much I gotta catch up on. I feel like I have been working like nonstop this week. For lunch, I'm about to have some meatballs. Yes. Shall I proceed? Yes, indeed. I will not. I have not watched Beverly Hills at all this season. When I watch the clips, I am not amused. I'm not entertained. I am not. I'm not interested, to be honest with you. There is seems to be very little happening on that show, and everything that is happening seems to be very predictable. Kyle is still being Kyle. There's nothing new to share there. I think the main person that's probably leading the chaos is probably Dorit in terms of her story because there's a lot for her to do there. Bose is still being the best darn HR girlfriend on the planet. She's still marketing herself, as I'm the girl's girl. I'm your girlfriend. Girlfriends, they're through thick and thin. She shows up, she markets herself. She's Dorit's best friend, and that's really great for her. Um, what else? Who else is there? Erica Jane is there. And Sutton to me is just annoying at this point. It is so annoying to watch someone go from being listen, she might have annoyed people back in the day, but she is super annoying to me now because I feel like she is trying so hard to suck up to these women and I don't understand why. Girl, you got all the money in the world and you are literally snapping at the people who are actually there for you, like Jennifer Tilly. And Jennifer, you're kind of weak too, because I saw the after show and I was watching the way you tried to explain and talk your way out of the whole comment you made about that's why Garcelle left. You should, and then you're apologizing to Sutton, who should be apologizing to you. No, ma'am. You said what you said, stand by it, and you need to let Sutton know. You need to set a boundary with Sutton. We're great friends. We're amazing friends, but you will not speak to me in that way. And I don't like it when you do that. And yes, that is why you will find yourself on the receiving end of doors of friendship doors closing because you don't know how to talk to people and you need to change that. And if you do that to me again, I'm going to speak on it every single time you do it because I'm your friend, but I am not your doormat. Period. Period. All right? Um Amanda is interesting. I don't really have much to say about her just yet. I don't necessarily feel like Rachel is bringing very much new energy, and Kathy is just kind of being Kathy. It's all kind of given bland. That's just me. That's all it's giving, and there's nothing exciting happening. I believe Bose is probably amazing in person, but I don't like her for this show. I think she needs to be she needs to have her own podcast, encouraging the people. I feel like that's probably more along the lines of, where she really finds her zone of genius. And I just don't think it is in this show, which is supposed to be a little bit chaotic, a little bit quirky, high end drama, and that type of thing. And I don't think she gives that. I just don't. Ada agrees with Curtis Berry. Every time I see the name Curtis Berry, I think of Chuck Berry. Um, Stoneheart Kathy says traveling anytime soon. I have to go to Vietnam for our group trip, which we did sell out. I'm going to Orlando with our Rich Life group. If you got, honestly, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, let me just put this to you right now. If you are interested in traveling, I'm going to give you this email. If you are interested in traveling or saving, or you want to just, make a little extra on the side, right? Email me at this email today. Okay. But only if you are really ready to like do some different things. Because we basically teach people how to travel the world, get complimentary trips, pay so much less for a lot of your life expenses. And we really help people on a weekly basis do that. So our Rich Life community has grown. We have helped about 500 people, I think, right now. So we would love to be the place that you find home. Okay. Bose has been a disappointment on this show. Orlando is, I think that is at the end of February. So that is, oh my God, I feel like the month is flying by. It'll be a nice little weekend in Orlando, which will be a treat because it's cold here in Maryland, DC. So I cannot wait to be in some warm weather. And we are going to be just living it up, honestly. And we will have like some meetings that we will go to and stuff like that. So it'll be fun. Once I get the complete itinerary, then I will actually put that up. But if you want to come and travel with us to Orlando, then you will want to hop on our Rich Life calls. We're having the next call, I think. When is our next call? I think Tia's on here. TJ, CJ, Tia. When is our next like launch call that we're having? Because we try to help people every week, or at least once a week. We'll have a call and we'll, get people like, hey, okay, this is what you want to do. You want to work in this space and you want to, generate some revenue. You want to travel. You want to do all the things. Definitely hop in with us. And then you're in communication with us on a day-to-day basis. I've got to find my other phone. My other phone is someplace. I'm always losing it, but Ashley, come on, come on. Yes, 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 yes. Um, and so this is one of our group trips as well. So our Orlando group trip it's gonna be fun. And then I'm thinking, let me see real quick. Is Dubai still $1? Hold on. Let me check my I was looking for this earlier. Give me 1 second, y'all. We have a Dubai trip coming up that is literally $1. Hold on. Stand by, y'all. Stand by for those of you in the chat. We're not done yet. We're not done. I just need to check something real quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. Because I know it's in June. All right. Oh, they got July up already. Okay. Ooh, Doha is in July. Okay. This is looking real cute. This is looking real cute. I'm supposed to be looking up June. Hold on. Stand by, y'all. Yes, there is still a. Oh my God, I'm about to get this right. I'm getting this today. I gotta get it. So there is a Dubai the week of June 16th through the 22nd for $1. Yeah, so that's still there. So I might do that but that's for everybody that joins our Rich Life. You can find those types of rates. So an entire week there. We'll do that. Yes, if I get a chance to, I'm gonna definitely try to hit up some of the parks. Um, I would love it if you did a group cruise. It would be lit. I haven't been on a cruise in ages, so I would love to do it. There are wait, 2 more spots for Dubai left for the dollar? I gotta get it. Because you know what? Honestly, I don't think I can do May. Hold on. Can I do let me see that date. Let me see May. May. Oh, you're right. That trip is $49 May 26th through the June 1st. I mean, I just might have to just book it. I mean, it's $1. Oh, they have another one for $49 in May. That one is the 19th through the 25th. But I think that's around Labor Day weekend, so I don't wanna do that. And they have May 12th through the 18th. That's ooh. Ooh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay, I gotta figure this out. My bad, y'all. I got sidetracked because somebody said, Where you going?" So I said, "Let me find out." Alright, so it's several Dubais for, like, $49. It's, like, 3 of those. I'm looking in our tours section. The email address is Imma give you the email address to email me. Email me that, and then I'll hop on a Zoom with you, and I will walk you through how to book. Because it's super simple, but it is a process where you have to log in, and you just want to kind of access your private site. So, um, you just need to email me about your cruise. Oh, okay. So here's another thing too. For people that also got access, I ended up giving those people a cruise as well. So, CJ, if you still want to take your cruise, email me today or at least 30 days before you want to take your cruise. And then I will email who I need to email, and then we'll get you your cruise voucher, and then you want to activate it. It's that simple. Queen B More says, I emailed you, Richie. Can you please check? Let me check. Oh, good night, Margaret. Thank you for tuning in and stopping by. We appreciate you so much. Let me check my Outlook. I don't see it yet. Which email did you email me? Did you email my Gmail or my hold on. Let me know if you email my Gmail or my because I don't see it here. But it could still be loading. Yes. Where you trying to go? Where you trying to go, Stoneheart Kathy? I can tell you right now. You can either go there as a complimentary trip. Actually, where do y'all want to go? Can somebody in the chat let me know where do y'all want to travel to? Like, if you could go someplace in this year, where would you like to go? Katrina says May 15th is my birthday is May 15th. I need a vacay. That's the day after my mom's birthday. Where do you want to go, Katrina? In May, I'm gonna tell you what's available on here that I can already see. There's Phuket for $199, Crete, Greece for $489, and these are for 2. Albania for $499. There's another Crete, Greece. I'm looking up for around your birthday. Okay, so there's Honduras, Cabo is $399. There's the Dubai May 12th through the 18th. So you could do something like that. Or you can go to the Philippines for $299. But that Dubai for $49 is looking good because these are like 4 to 5 star hotels for 2 people. Myrtle Beach, $399. So if you want to stay in the States, you could do that. That's the 13th through the 17th. I see Punta Cana from the 13th through the 17th for $4.99. I see Hilton Head if you want to do that for $3.29 for the 13th through the 17th. The Maldives, I see that, but I don't know if you want to do that. Malaysia for $3.49, May 19th through the 24th. That's again 2 people. Another Dubai for the 19th through the 25th, $49. Oh, they got Iceland too. Oh my God, that's $3.49. And of course, they got another Dubai for $49, May 26th through the 1st. Or Boston the 29th for $2.29, May 27th through the 31st. So, I mean, you got some options if you really wanted to do that. I responded to a previous email. So that might have been in. Oh, hold on. I got a notification. Oh, I don't know what that's for. I don't see it yet. So let me know which email that you sent it to. Queen, which one did you send it to? You can put it in the chat. Hey, Cricket Fortune, how you doing? Which but which country is that? Okay, you email me. Okay, I got an email from Nadu. So I got your did I pronounce your name right? I got your email. So I'll respond to that when I get off. Simply Me wants to go to Spain. Okay, let me see if I can find Spain. Okay, so I'm looking at a Spain. I see a Barcelona for 5 nights and 4 days, 5 days and 4 nights. But this is actually a complimentary trip. So you would probably pay the taxes and fees, which could estimate around maybe 150 to 199 total for your taxes and fees. But this is for 2 people. I see Tenerife, Spain for 5 days and 4 nights. I see Mallorca, Spain for 5 days and 4 nights. I see Benidorm, Spain for 5 days and 4 nights. I see Madrid for 5 days and 4 nights. And these again these would be complimentary trips. And again, you pay your taxes and your fees on that. So you got how many locations do I see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 locations in Spain. You would just choose where you wanted to go. Do any of them sound like something that you want to do? I know the people talk about Mallorca. I know the people talk about Barcelona. I know the people talk about Tenerife. Did I say that right? Yeah. So you could choose one of them. Um, I think I don't if you activated it. I think that's going to be the key, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Hilton Head is on the list. Which again, can you tell me which email you sent it to? Maldives is actually on the complimentary list. I could tell you how many days and nights. Hold on. Maldives, I see 5 days and 4 nights. So that would be complimentary, and then you would pay like taxes and fees on that. Okay, I still think I'm missing which email address you mailed it to though. I got it. I got it. I got it. I see your email now. Mine too. Venice. Oh yeah. Yep. So Peru, I would look that up through one of our other sites in my little back area, and I could possibly find something like that. You all should go to Lloret de Mar, Spain. I haven't heard of that, but I will definitely look that up. Yeah, it is a great deal. Austria, let me see if that's on this list. I don't recall seeing it on there. Oh yeah, it is. My bad. Yep, Austria, you can go to Vienna for 5 days and 4 nights. So Austria is on the complimentary list, and again, you pay your taxes and fees for that. CJ says, "I just checked mine, it's activated." Okay, cool, perfect. I'm thinking you mean Sevilla? I didn't see that on the list, but I don't think you're there. I don't think you're very far from it in some of the cities that you're looking for. Oh, good, 24 months. Perfect. Where else do y'all want to go? Somebody drop it in the chat. Let a brother know. Salzburg is gorgeous. Oh, Salzburg, Austria. No, I only see Vienna. I'm sorry. But that's on this complimentary. So that means that once you gain access back here, you can start to see locations that you can act because you get a complimentary trip on entry, but I would look up Salzburg in one of our other areas. Um, I would just look that up in a search. Czech Republic. Hold on. I don't see Czech Republic on our complimentary, but I feel like I've seen it in one of the tours. Let me see. God, I feel like I've seen it someplace. I see a bunch of other spots in Europe, like Georgia, France. I see a couple of I see some France trips I hadn't seen before. Oh yeah, we have Prague, Czech Republic in July for $159. Yeah, Czech Republic 159 for 2 people. Bali is a nice place to go as well. Yes, I am thinking about doing a bigger trip to Bali in the September, October. I love Bali. It's so spiritual. Mm. Yep, it is. I found it. 159. Um Amsterdam. Amsterdam, I might have to look up separately. I would have to look up like you give me some dates, I will have to look that up then. All these trips that I'm giving, this is for 2 people, and that's the entire trip. So it's the total trip, not per night. I mean, it wouldn't be savings if it was per night. Y'all think this is a game? I don't be joking about all this. All of them, 2 people. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Alright, East Africa, I would need to know where you wanna go. Is it Dakar? I would probably have to look that up separately. Seashells, I would look up separately because 'cause I've done that before for somebody. Yes, Prague. Yes, 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 indeed. Amsterdam, I would look that up separately. France, I'm gonna tell you where we have for France. And these are just the places that I know that are complimentary. We have Cannes and we have Paris. Now we have here, is it Jerez, France in July? There was another, it's 2 Jerez, France locations. That looks like it's on a beach. Malta. Ooh, no, that looks nice. What's he, Doha? China. I don't see the place in France that you're talking about, so I would probably have to look that up separately and look up the dates to go along with it. I be trying to tell people, like, it's super simple. Like, shoot me an email. Boom, boom, boom. Everything that I just talked about was for 2 people. Not per, and this is not per night. Trying to think if I missed anything. I see. You know all the spots. You know all the spots. You need to let me know where the hidden spots are that people don't really talk about. But yeah, email me at bookings@djrichieskye.com. That way I'll be able to see. Hey, what's going on, Tashara? Let them know. Let them know how we do it. Let them know how we do it. Tanzania is complimentary, and I know for a fact that Zanzibar is on the list in the complimentary because it actually popped up after I got back. Now, I ain't saying it was following me, but you know, Zanzibar is 5 days and 4 nights for 2 people, and you would just pay your taxes and fees on that. Annecy, is that in France? Is that the French flag? My bad. I should know the flags. Yeah, don't be afraid to shoot me an email. I mean, if you're curious or if you just wanted to do something like, get out of the country or even travel within the country and you want to, you're looking for these types of prices, this is what we do. Tia would know this. Tia, where do you know if this is? I would have to look this one up separately. I don't remember seeing it on the complimentary list, but that doesn't mean it's not on a discounted rate list. There is honestly interesting. There's a lot of China here. I mean, there's a lot of China on the list, and we do have some complimentary. But the only place I see complimentary for 5 days and 4 nights is Beijing. That's the only thing I see over there. Trying to tell you. I technically started my travel journey when I got back from Switzerland. I started, hosting the group trips, started doing that. And then I started the Rich Life community with Tia, who was in the chat. Once we connected, we just decided that, okay, you know what? She was already educating people about this travel space. But then once you start getting in the door with the travel, you start opening up possibilities to so much more. Like, people are able to there are so many other little benefits that you get that turn into major benefits. So it just ends up being this whole thing. And I honestly, when I first started, I was just like, y'all get me to some travel locations. And what's crazy about it was, once my dad passed, I was like, oh, snap, I can't really travel like I want to. So then you have to start utilizing some of the perks that exist, like discounts and stuff like that. So when you start going into when you start accessing everything, you're like, oh my God, like I can get my meals discounted. I can get my movies discounted. I can do so many things. So you end up just having this whole plethora of benefits. It's like having You ever seen like these credit cards, but you don't know that you have all of these benefits that are attached to them? But at least with this, you don't have to like, you're not, in order to reap the benefits of your credit card, I mean, you typically usually have to spend a whole lot of money. So with this, that's not really the case. I did not know that. Yeah, we do have some fire China and Japan world tours. Japan is on the list too. Snap. Ireland is on the complimentary list. Stand by. I believe. I believe. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. Don't quote me. No, I don't see it on the. Oh yeah, it is. My bad. Ireland, Dublin for 4 days and 3 nights. Complimentary. You pay taxes on that. Mm, 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 mm. What's BF? My bad. What is that? It's probably something we was talking about earlier. I gotta see that. Yeah, I gotta look that. I didn't see the Japan ones, but I was scanning, not perusing. Wendy Bradley. So just email me at bookings at djrichieskye.com. That'll be the easiest way. I'm gonna send you the email. Oh, why did I do that? Yeah. So in order to, just literally sit in on one of the sessions, I'm telling you, it's super easy. All you want to do is shoot me an email at bookings at djrichieskye.com. Sorry, I didn't put the whole thing. My bad. All right. Yeah. So bookings at djrichieskye.com. So I will then email you a link to our upcoming session on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When you get that information, you'll want to tap in at 7. We usually go for maybe about an hour so we can get you as much information as possible. From there, once you gain access, you will be able to access all of those deals that I just told you about. Everything that I told you about was for 2 people. All the prices that I listed for you, they were all just for the entire trip. It was not per night. I think that's one of the benefits of being able to do this. And then you will get access to a whole other world of discounts depending on where you reside in the world. If you're here in the United States, then you have access to a plethora of other things. I'm talking about movie tickets, concert tickets. I was able to get my Beyonce tickets for much cheaper. And I got 5 tickets, and we were sitting like right at the box area, which I did not know until I got there. It was the last night of the tour. It was in Las Vegas. And it was so funny because we also had a conference in Las Vegas at the same time. So I was already going to be in Vegas. And so it just happened to work out. So I was able to see Beyonce, Destiny's Child, Jay-Z all on the stage at once. It was crazy. It was so crazy. So I'm telling you, like, you do not want to miss out on some of the stuff that you're able to do. And yes, Cape Town, South Africa is on the list. It's on the complimentary list. It is for standby. I'm gonna tell you. Give me 1 second. South Africa, South Africa, South Africa. I just got back from South Africa. My God, today is so beautiful there. It's summertime there right now. It's 5 days and 4 nights. 5 days and 4 nights. And that is complimentary. So that means you and a +1 can head on down to South Africa, Cape Town, South Africa, and simply pay for your taxes and your fees. And obviously your way to get there, but you can also access what we have and look up your flights as well. So the possibilities are endless. And listen, if you know that you want to say, if you're saying to me, Richie, I need this information today. I need to hop on a call with you today. Get me in today. Go ahead, shoot me that email and just let me know today. Don't like, brother, I'm trying to do some things today. I'm trying to start in January. I'm trying to get my things together today, ASAPidly. I'm on the money. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to save some money. I'm trying to travel some places. I'm trying to do some things different this year and I'm ready. Then go ahead and shoot and let me know that in the email. Let me know. Let a brother know, and I'll hook you up. What? That's crazy. Do y'all know people? I just saw this on Instagram the other day. There was a lady that was teaching people how to start their own GLP-1 business. Now, I don't know all the behind the scenes of what she was saying and what she was doing, but what I do know is people spend a lot of money for these GLP-1 medicines, and they have to spend it. And the thing about it is, from my understanding, when they purchase these things, and again, everything I say is alleged, but this is what I'm hearing and what I'm word on the street is that these will be like subscriptions almost, because you have to keep ordering the medications in order to stay on it. So the fact that now you can get yourself a discount, or you can get discounts for that, I did not even realize that you could, that we had that. That's crazy. It was crazy to me when I found out that they had like 50% off of estate planning. Whoa. That's right. That's right. I mean, it was a time. It was crazy. It's in under health and wellness. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, they got that too. They got that too. Where else did y'all want to go? So let me tell you what I did to you. I ended up, remember when, okay, so you remember I had that little issue, and I actually ended up booking Cape Town um as well. So that was complimentary. So I wanted to kind of go back and change it. So they gave me a proposal to change it to, or an opportunity to change it to some there were a couple of other locations. I think it was like Bali, Mexico. Where else? It was some other places that they put on the list that I could actually go to instead of going to Cape Town if I didn't want to go back there. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna go to Cape Town or not. I probably want to go someplace else. Prague. Um, is Prague on here? I feel like I saw that. Or did I? Tia, you have to tell me. Have you seen Prague? Or Tashara, have you seen Prague? Stand by. I don't know why I feel like I saw that. Oh, snap. Panama is on here. They finally, I did not see this Panama one on here for 149. Hold on, 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 hold on. Panama City is on here for 149, April 22nd through the 26th. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, oh, oh. Salute DJ Richie in chat. Daughter rang in New Year's in Prague. It was glorious. That sounds amazing. You I hope you are able to, and you and your daughter are able to get discounts because, baby, let me tell you something. Apparently, it's in our world tour area. Loft. I have a site that I utilize, and we partner with hotel chains around the world. So what I do is I have to show you that. I would have to show you that individually. So that's basically what I do. I'll just walk you through it. So just shoot me an email. Shoot me an email. Everything. If I'm saying it on this live, and you see you see other people in the chat saying it, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna tell you nothing that I'm not doing. And B, I can show you as well. So I'm gonna I love that. I absolutely love that. But yeah, so shoot me an email and I will show you everything that I'm saying. It's honestly that simple. Prague is a world tour. You can shop in Prague, especially for crystals. Panama is all include. See. See, and here's the thing. People kept asking me if we could go to Panama. You're right, it is all inclusive. And it's a 4-star resort as well. I don't know, man. Dubai or Panama? I mean, I just feel like the flight to Panama will be a little bit easier. But Dubai for $1 is like, I'm almost like, I mean, I, no. You know? And that's a 5-star. No, this is a 4-star hotel, 7 days and 6 nights. So I get more time in Dubai. I don't know, man. I don't know. June 9th and the 15th. I mean, it would because of how I do this, I mean, it would technically be a work trip though. So I would be working while I'm there. Technically, right? Nursey Nurse says Panama is a great place to go. I lived there for 18 months when I was younger. I would love to go back. I'm thinking of maybe taking a cruise there. The place that I was looking at was actually all inclusive. So, I mean, if you want to go back, Panama is now on my list. Yeah, you know what? I had people who were like, "Oh, do you guys have like Panama on your list of places?" And I was like, every time I looked it up, I probably wasn't looking it up right. But the fact that they have it here as a tour, it's like, okay, I could have found this. I just probably wasn't looking it up correctly. I know. I'm coming back. I mean, how many people can come to Dubai? That'll be like a little group trip right there. I mean, just don't book it up before I did it. let me just book it up today. Let me stop playing with y'all people. I'm gonna book it up today. If I didn't have to show my credit card, I would book it right here while we were on the live, but I can't. I don't think I could do that. Okay, Wendy, I got your email. Nadu, I got your email as well. And Queen Bee Moore, I got your email. Loft 138 says, thank you, Richie. I'll email today. Cool. Panama's on your list too? Yeah, man. That was a shock to me. I did not know that we had that Panama. I did not realize that was gonna be on the list. But I think the thing that's attracted me to this Dubai one is that it's 7 days. And the Panama one is only 5 days. And it costs more. But this hotel is looking nice. And then I don't know, what is the weather like in Panama this time? Oh God, this hotel is amazing. Oh. Okay. Wow, look at the hotel. Wow, look at the hotel, yo. Why not do that to myself? Okay, let me look at the hotel for Dubai. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not. I when we jump on a little call together, I will show you exactly what I'm seeing. I can't see the hotel here, but I know that hotel, so I know I already know it's good. Get it, man. Tashar says book it and let me know. Okay. Uh, I gotta have a little conversation first, and then I'll book it, and then I will tell you I did it. Abu Dhabi. Um, you know what? The only thing that's on like the complimentary is Dubai specifically, and the only thing I see in the tours is Dubai for the UAE. But you do know that Abu Dhabi is only about an hour and a half away. So you can literally get a car service that will take you to Abu Dhabi. And it's such a quick trip. It's like a day, like, I mean, you could literally be there in like a short period of time. And you can spend the day there, or you can spend the night there. Y'all want to do it. If y'all want to do it, I mean, if y'all really in and y'all not, if you telling me y'all really want to do this, then we might have to make it happen. Yeah, Akisha, I live next door to Abu Dhabi, and you said it was all inclusive. Yeah, it's all inclusive. Let me go back to it. It's all inclusive. I'll give you a couple more details about it. Stand by. Yeah, it's all inclusive. You can get a standard room with 2 queen beds or a standard king room with a view. I would get the view. It's a 4-star hotel, 2 pools. Yeah. I mean, this is it says the total people allowed is 4. Am I looking at that right? Tia, am I looking at this correct? It says 4 people. What's up, my boo? I'm looking at this and it says it's a tour and it says it literally says the total people allowed is 4. So that price of 149, I gotta do some math on that. Hold on. Let me look at let me stand by on that one. But I will have to look at when we if you send me an email, we can sit down together and I could tell you about it and I could give you the accurate because I gotta figure that one out. That's crazy right there. That's crazy work right there. Gladys, just shoot me an email at bookings@djrichiesky.com. Then I'll set up a little session with you so I can review everything. I can show you all of these things in real time. So you will know that everything that I'm saying is real. Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all where I'm at with this. I I want to make sure that you're going to use this, right? Because if this just is going to sit in and you're just going to have it, and you're just going to be like, oh God, I ain't really going nowhere. I ain't really doing. No, if you're ready to go, okay, if you ready to go, just shoot me an email. Oh, it looks like I got another email. Who else emailed me? All right, I got your email, Virginia. I got it. Got your email. Gladys, shoot me an email. My first time listening to that. Yep. And I will walk you through everything that I just said. Because I want you to be able to see it for yourself so you can see, oh, he's serious. They serious. They be really doing this. I wish Tia or Tashara could list out all the places they've been this year. Akeisha, I really want to visit Abu Dhabi. Yeah, you could. I mean, you could literally just go to. I mean, they have some Dubai ones for $49, or they have. And again, this is you and at least one other person. You can do that as a tour, or yeah, you can just. I mean, because they'll. I mean, I'm sure they will have that running throughout the year. Honestly, that's my thought because they had it last year at different prices. And so you can use your points to do that, or you can do that as your complimentary. And then you can just hop a car on over to Abu Dhabi and spend some time there. That's easy. That's easy. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. I honestly just want to video myself booking it because I feel like I think you did that just so I could show people that it's happening. It's possible. Oh, well, Wendy, then I will email. I'm going to email everybody once I get off this call, and then we're going to set up a time. We're going to set up a time to just like do a little chit chat. I might actually have Tia on the line as well, because just in case I forget anything, because I want to be able to show you like everything that is available for you. Oh, okay. So that's for the other 2 people. I got it. So that's how you get your 4 people. Cool. Oh yeah. I mean, that I show them that. I want to show them that too. You know, for sure, for sure, for sure. That way you can, I think that it's always good to be able to have like extra streams of like income that flow into you. You know what I'm saying? Especially from something that you love to do. Why would you not? Why would you not? Right? Tashara says it's definitely real. I've saved over $8,000 in a year, y'all. That's crazy. That's crazy work right there. I mean, not only the fact that you can also you're gonna get these complimentary trips, like not only that, but there are these tours and you're saving like 8,000 in a year. That's insane. Not to mention you've taken 25 trips in this past year. CJ says it's my vacations on a layaway plan. I'm excited too. I love that. People don't really understand, like, yo, like it's so much out here for you to be like saving on and for you to actually like other ways for you to like travel. It, yeah, it's like it's almost frustrating to me that I can't even like explain it all in words. How this opens so many doors for people. 25 trips in 2025. I'm so late, but glad to see you're still here. Happy Saturday, Sky Squad. Yes, yes, yes. I had a little bit extra time today, so I felt like we would talk. We would chit chat, get ready with me. Yes, you lit. Gladys says, I'm driving. I will email you when I get home. Good, 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 good. Stay safe on the road. We went to Abu Dhabi through the portal when Tina came through for $1. Oh, Tracy, counting down the days to Vietnam. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so excited. Vietnam is going to be crazy, right? Because I need y'all to pack light. I need y'all to pack light because we're gonna be in, I mean, it's like so fast paced. It'll be Hanoi, then it'll be what, Ninh Binh. So it's like 2 or 3 days in each place. So I mean, you know how when we were in Zanzibar, it was like we just got to unpack and unwind. But in Vietnam, it's gonna be like boom, all right, boom, 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 city. Hop on the tour bus, head to the next place. Boom, boom, boom. Hop on to the next place. Boom, boom, boom. Hop on to the next place. So that's gonna be crazy. So pack light. I need to text the group that pack light. I appreciate you. No, just scroll backwards a little bit. Just rewind it some. Rewind it some. I talked about Married to Medicine second. We talked about Bethany first. Then we talked about Married to Medicine. We did a little bit of we took a left turn at Basketball Wives, and then we took a right turn because somebody asked where I was traveling. And so I just been telling people how they can basically sort of get the same types of travel rates that I get, and then make a little extra money on the side too. Well, depending on what you want to do with it. It's like anything else, honestly. Fun fact, there are people that sit on TikTok live all day and they sell. That's all they do. They sell on TikTok live like all day. They will just sit there and just like go, like chop, 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 chop. And that's how they make their money. Anything that you want to do, if you talk to people about it enough, then you will also find ways to make money as well. So people will be on TikTok, they will be like, selling this like cologne or whatever like that, or like microphones or whatever the thing may be. So I say all that to say this. We've been talking about any and everything on here, and we just having a good time right now. So you're welcome to stick around, baby, and just have a good time with us. Hopefully you'll take something that we say and be able to apply it to your life. Oh no, Tia. Now let me tell the people. Let me count the places, right? That I can count on my that I know that you went last year. You did meet me in Thailand, so shout out to that. We had a good time in Thailand. We met up. The whole group of us were in Orlando. I'm gonna get to the other places. All right. So we had fun there. We got to spend some pool time. I met your brother while we were there, and then you met up with me in Dubai because I had that long layover. So I was grateful for that. We got to spend the day shopping, eating, having a good time. Then you came here and stayed with me in, what was that, November? Was that October, November? I think it was October. So then you also I think you went back to Thailand, if I'm correct. You went to Bali, Argentina, Dominican Republic, Vegas, New York, Louisiana. Did you I think you went to Paris. I could be wrong. Ghana, Cape Town. What am I missing? And you did all of this exactly the way that using your membership. I mean, yes, you do. You got Lux like Richie. I love it. I love that. Wait, which flight? Okay. Akeisha, you email me. Okay, let me see if I got it. Yep, I got your email, Akeisha. Okay, cool. I'm glad I caught it here at this point. I'm learning something new today. Travel, get paid, and have fun. I mean, yes. If you want to see everything in action, just shoot me an email and we can either jump on a call privately, just a Zoom call so I can walk you through, or you can come to one of I think we're having a session on Wednesday, Tia. Wednesday at 7 p.m. will be there. We like to try to educate people that we know, are ready to like do something different. Like they're ready to travel. You're ready to, make some extra income, and you're ready to help some other people do the same thing. So it's super fun. As you can see in the chat, I didn't even count Malaysia. My bad. Did you go to Vietnam or you come to Vietnam? CJ says, I save on everything. I'm already going to buy anyway. I'm going to renew my passport this year for a discount, eyeglasses, tires for my car, and more. You know what's funny? I did not know we could renew our passport. I didn't even know we could get a discount on that. I would have used that when I was renewing my passport. Yes. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Akeisha. That's crazy. So you living right now. You are living right now. That's what I'm talking about. You are living. Yeah, we talked about Nene first. So probably within like, if you rewind this back to about minute number 5, that's when we started Nene. Yeah, it's time to live. It's time to live. That's what I'm talking about. I'm so ready to live again and live out loud. And who better to do it with? You in good company. You in good company. I'm telling you. And it's so funny to me how you find that you end up connecting with people who are facing like similar things or have been through similar things, and you end up attracting people who are ready to like do the same things that you are. The Kiana Avery says, I will be signing up on the next call because I'm taking a trip to Thailand in April, Greece in October, and Bali in December. I need all my discounts. Every place you listed, honestly, we either have a complimentary trip for or we have a tour for a super affordable price. Especially if you want to go to Greece in October. That is literally, I was reading, because I went to Greece in the year I went, it was in September. It was like the end of September. That was like the perfect time, to be honest with you, because things start to close down like at the end of October. So October is like a really, really good time when all the crowds are gone. You get there and you can really do some things that you want to do in some of like the best places. Oh yeah, just rewind it to minute number 5. 5 minutes into the video, we talked about Nene probably for about a good 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Keon, did you shoot me an email? If you can shoot me an email, that way I can just coordinate with you, and then we can either, have you on Wednesday at 7. Once I get that, I should T, I think you'll use the same link, right? Let me know. Uh Yeah, what I'm in, I definitely need all that. I was about to pay for Thailand, then I said, "Wait, let me wait for Richie." Oh my God, yes, please, before you do that, if you're going to Thailand, do this first before you book that trip. Do not book that trip until we talk. If nothing else, I want you to see the options that you have and for the prices that you will be able, the things that you will be able to do for that. Uh-uh, uh-uh, uh-uh. Oh, and we know about Thailand too. So, oh my God. Oh my God. Email me right now. Do not delay on that one. Please. Please, 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 please. Whatever you do, email me first. Do not do that without me showing you what I can show you. Okay? I'm I know for a fact we will save you a ton of money. You will. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. Do not do it. Don't do it yet. Okay? Just let me show you first. Let me show you every single thing that you can do, and your mind is going to be blown. Your mind will be blown. It will be blown. Email me right now. I don't care what you just stop and shoot me an email. That way, at least I have your information, so I can at least then email you back, and I can put you a time on the calendar if you want to just do that. I got all day tomorrow. All day tomorrow. I'm sitting here all day tomorrow. I'm sitting here all day tomorrow. Okay. Actually, I'm sitting here all day today. Actually, when I finish this, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna make me some meatballs, and then I'm gonna watch some movies because I need a little bit of a mental break. But if you need to talk today, I can. But I'm just letting you know I'm here. Shoot me an email. Oh my god, let me know, please. Is it Okemia? I love this name. Thailand sounds fun and restorative. I went to Greece and it was eh. What part of Greece did you go to that was eh? Oh my god, I went to where'd I go? We went to Santorini. I love Santorini. We went to Mykonos. Mykonos was cool. It was fun. It was exciting. It felt more like I don't know. I can't really explain it. I just enjoy. I felt like Santorini was more my vibe currently. And then we went to Athens. We started in Athens and we finished in Athens. Athens was cool, but I enjoyed the islands a bit more. Yeah, I know Phuket is your second home. I'm really trying to get back to Bali this year. Okay, I got it. My brother, you said, wait, trust me, listen to your brother. Okay. Listen, I'm not gonna steer you wrong on this one. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Shoot me an email now. Now. And I'm emailing you as soon as I get off this line. Okay. Trust me, we got you. Thank you. We love you too. Yeah. So where did you say you said you wanted to go someplace? Okay, so Thailand is restorative and fun. This is what you said earlier. We can get back to that. Thailand is restorative and fun. I will tell you that um I've only been to Bangkok and Phuket. So those are my frames of references. We did Thailand as a group trip last year. Tia came and met me in Phuket, but I don't know if you used a world tour or did you use your complimentary trip? Tia, let me know. Um, but we did Bangkok first. So Bangkok is nice. It is really, really busy. Well, I don't want to say that. It's busy, but it's not loud. It's not a loud city. I mean, I felt like Bangkok, you could be on the metro and everybody is quiet, but there will be a ton of people on the metro. Okay. So it's full of people. I did feel like the air quality was a little bit like tough for my sinuses and my allergies, but I did love it. And I'm gonna stop. Actually, we're stopping back through Bangkok because we're gonna do a little shopping. If you know about the shopping in Bangkok, and if you don't know, I will tell you this. You want to go? And so then we went to Phuket afterwards. So the second half of our group trip was in Phuket. I felt like it was a big sigh of relief by the time I got to Phuket because it felt like I could finally relax on the trip a bit. And we were by the beach. So there's the beach, there's the ocean. So I'm always at peace and at home when I am near a body of water. And it was super hot there when we went, and that was in March. Um, but it did feel a bit touristy where I was. So you kind of might just want to go a little bit. You don't have to stay on the beach. And there's plenty of beaches though. So we went to the Fifi Islands that's like near Phuket. It's not that far. And we had a blast there. It was so fun. So it is restorative in that sense. Yeah, you got to do the islands if you go to Greece. You have to. It is literally mandatory. It's mandatory. We got you. We got you. We got you. Um, you're welcome. You're welcome. My day has been made now. Oh, mm-mm. See, I almost actually did a pre-recorded video today. Something in my spirit said, "No, do it live. Do it live." So I'm glad I listened. I'm glad I listened. She said I used my incentive trip. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. I felt like it was your incentive. I could not recall what you said. Yeah, we're gonna when we leave Hanoi, we're gonna stop back through Bangkok. We're gonna go to MBK. MBK, y'all, is one of the like biggest malls I've ever been to in my life. It's 7 floors, and I only made it to floor number 4. I did not make it past the 4th floor last time I went. Mind you, I went there 3 times while I was in Bangkok. Yeah, it was like that. I live in Los Angeles, well, Calabasas, so I love seeing a different way of life. Maybe Thailand will be my vibe. I could see you loving that. I do love Calabasas. I used to when I lived in LA, I lived in North Hollywood, and I had a contract job in Calabasas at an auction house. And so I remember we were auctioning off like stuff like the jacket that Prince wore in Purple Rain. It was like a celebrity auction house where they auctioned off a lot of celebrity items. So it was in Calabasas. Calabasas is beautiful to me. Um, I loved it. So you live in a I think it's a beautiful place. 48 beaches in Phuket, Old Town. Yeah, I mean, the place where I was felt like in Phuket felt like it was very touristy. I mean, you did have people they were like it would be people being like when they would see me, I felt like because I was black, they would be like, "Yo, my brother, what's up?" And I'm like, "Nah, you ain't say that to nobody else that walked by, but you just literally said it to." It was so funny. I just had to laugh. I couldn't be offended. I was just like, I get it. Y'all trying to make it. Y'all trying to hustle, so it is what it is. Um. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I, you know, talking to y'all is like it has gotten me through a lot. So y'all do as much for me as I do for y'all. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I get something from it. Yes, the beaches in Greece. You got to go to the islands. Brandon says, "Buy me something nice. I'm a cheap customer." What you want? What you want? Put your list together. Empty suitcase. Let me tell you my plan. Tracy, I don't know if you're still on the call on here, but I'm bringing one big suitcase. Okay. That's my Vietnam. I'm gonna buy me a whole other suitcase when I get to Bangkok to bring, you know, to have room. To have room. To have room. I'll need room at that point. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's a top 10 must do eats and adventures in Greece. That's hard to say. I would have to you would have to I would have to write that down. It's hard to think off the top of my head because we did so much. Um but I can tell you that I do think if you go, you do have to put Santorini and Mykonos on your list because you will hear people talk about them a lot. Um and there's so much good seafood there. Probably some of the best seafood I've had. And I've been to some places that have some amazing seafood, but the food was so amazing, and the views. You're eating on the side of cliffs in Santorini. And there's a town in Santorini. It's like an old town, and it feels like you're walking through a maze. You have to go there. Um, and it depends on your vibe. If you want to chill and be at peace and be zen, go to Santorini. If you want to party and you want to kind of be sexy with it, go to Mykonos. If you want an education on the history, I would say a great place to start is Athens. Those are the places that I went to, so that's all I really can tell you. I think if you wanted to kind of rest and relax, you might want to try Crete, but that's based on what I've heard. And there was another place that starts with a Z that has a shipwreck there that I heard a lot of great things about as well. Listen, I mean, this is a safe space. Trust me. North Hollywood. I had my insurance business off Violence. So yeah, I used to take. So when I first moved to LA, I was actually going to film school, and I lived in what's the place beside North Hollywood? Burbank. I lived in Burbank, and I then got my own apartment because I was living with like a friend of mine. But then when I got there, he had like five. I kid you not, he had five other people staying in that same apartment. I was livid. So I ended up, boom, I had to get my own, I was always intending to get my own apartment. So I got my own apartment, moved out from there. I stayed there. It was not long that I stayed with them, but I was going to school at LA Film School, and I used to have to take violin all the time. Um, I ended up not staying in film school because it was just it was ugh. I would never do that again. I would never advise anybody to do it, but that's just me. That's another story for another day. All right. Okay. Stoneheart Kathy says, you just sent me, I got your email. Perfect. I got that. Thank you. And I appreciate y'all including details in it for me too. Something from that big mall. Okay. Okay. But what you like? What you like? You like wallets? You like jackets? I mean, you gotta be specific. Okay, yeah. So you got my word. I'll give y'all all the tea that what to do. Okay, no need to pay for extra baggage twice. Yes, like the natives, one thing the people do is purchase suitcases when they get in town. I love that idea. Trust me. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, you're gonna be busy. Busy. Priceless. Priceless, right? It was crazy to be I'm walking past that every day when I'm walking into the office, and I'm just like, yo, this is history right here. As like it was crazy. Leah says, I'm doing with my 21 and 22-year-old nieces for my 47th birthday in September. We'll be doing Athens and two islands. You are going to love it. You're going to love it. Oh my God. So fresh, so clean. I did love Burbank. I did love Burbank. Yes. I mean, if everybody is available, I could do one tomorrow. I could. I mean, I would even, if anybody, if once I email everybody, I'll see, I need to set up a little Calendly so I can just, if people want to meet and just chat, like, and I can walk everybody through, then I'll do it. I'll even do it one by one at this point. Cause I mean, it's just, I, y'all gotta, I mean, once you know what we know, it's like you can't put the toothpaste back in the bottle and you be like, yo, I can't let you spend all that money for that. Like, come on now. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You know, the food in Santorini, Greece is so fresh and clean. Absolutely. It is so fresh and so clean. I need that Santorini vibe. You trust me, the vibes are vibing. If you want to do it tomorrow, yes, we can. What time? Put a time in the chat. And I could probably, because I think it's supposed to be super cold here tomorrow. If it's between like 2 and 6, I'm good, I think. Somebody let me know. And or I'm probably gonna do another Sunday school tomorrow too. So For Sunday school, for those of you guys that missed last Sunday, we did literally like we talked about being a content creator, starting your own, content creation journey, you know, marketing and selling digital products and stuff like that. I think I want to walk y'all through the process of creating an ebook or an easy way to do it and show y'all that process as well. So we can easily get that. I mean, if we want to do one tomorrow. I'm such a tourist. I be home cooking, eating, and drinking wine, chilling, and it's 81 degrees. My mom and my sister are both Tauruses. It's gonna be snowing in Florida. Oh my God, what part? What part? I would prefer 2 or 3 Eastern. That would be my preference because I want to make sure that I'm able. I still want to do my little Sunday school. But I'm still gonna, yeah, I'll put it on the list for tomorrow and I'll set aside time at maybe like 2:30 or 3. Like I got a list of people here that have emailed me, so I gotta send out some emails. We could probably do 2, and I'll see if everybody on this list is available tomorrow at 2. We can do it at 2. I can just walk them through and show them exactly what we've been talking about. Yes, shoot me that email right now, right this second, so I can make sure we get you that information before you try to book that. Listen, I don't want you. Oof. Let us save you some time and money. Please. That is wild. Like, I'm like, what time in Florida? I mean, not what time, but what part? I used to live in Miami, so I miss those days. Ah, good old Miami. Okay. CJ, I saw your earlier message and you said his and hers is good. We may watch that. I think we're gonna try to watch a movie. I need to eat something because your boy's stomach is rumbling. Oh, Jacksonville and Orlando? That's crazy. Tuscany, Italy. Let me look. I think Italy has a bunch of other places. Italy has Rome, Venice, Rome for 5 days, Venice for 5 days, Milan for 4 days, Amalfi Amalfi Coast for 3 days. I've been trying to go there forever. Naples for 4 days, Florence for 4 days. I do not see Tuscany on this complimentary list, but that does not mean I could not search for it if I knew a particular date and time that you wanted to go. I got you, Shar. I will definitely make sure that you tap in. Sunday school will be here live on my channel, and we'll be doing our walkthrough likely at 2 p.m. for anybody that can make it. That just said that you were interested. So I'll set that up for you so I can show you exactly everything that I talked about today. I have to do that via Zoom. I know, I'm so excited. I'm going to do Venice for my 50th. That should be beautiful. I've never been, but everybody that I know and I've seen photos, it looks amazing. Is it Okemia? Says, go get some food, friends. So great to have come across this live. I'm thinking Thailand. You have to do it. Oh my God, man. You have to. And the great thing about it is we can tell you exactly where to go, but there's so much there. Oh, your 50 is in July. You're a July baby. You're a Cancer? Yes, my birthday is the 16th. Tia's is the 12th. Ooh. You know, Law and Order, SVU, is it? Yeah, SVU is like my little comfort. It should not be my comfort zone, right? But I feel like when things are just, everything seems crazy in life, you just feel like you can count on Olivia Benson and Ice-T to just, I just feel like, okay, you're here. You're here for us. I can't really explain what that is. Oh yeah, we still yakking it up. We still over here yakking it up. Oh, perfect. Cancer in the building. July 21st. That's what's up. I know. See, we in the right space with the right people. Okay. A good SVU marathon on a rainy Sunday? That's life right there. Ugh, I know. I know. I gotta go. My stomach is a rumbling and the meatballs are calling my name. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay. The other thing that I want to tell y'all is that I am also trying to um test the limits of my vocal abilities um with longer periods of time with talking. Um there are some things that I want to do as I want to shift like career wise and grow and stretch myself. So I also have to be able to uh test that ability to continue to talk live because I just want to be able to I want to be able to stretch myself in 2026, and I had not been stretching myself at all. And I need this is I want to tell y'all something. Let me say this, and I wasn't trying to preach today, but I just want to say this. If you are looking to grow, I'm going to tell you some of the best things that you can do in 2026. Number one, stretch yourself. Surround yourself with people who are expecting more from you. And that way you have to kind of also push yourself to do more. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't set boundaries for people and that you overextend yourself, but just put yourself around people that are leveling up, and that way you level up too. Then also level yourself up by doing a little bit more, right? So I used to want to. This is so funny to me, and I probably said this during one of the lives when I talked about Stacy. When I was growing up, I used to want to be one of those QVC hosts. The only thing that really stopped me from ever going after that was they be working late at night, and I do not want to do that. Right. So I want to stretch the capabilities of what I'm able to do vocally, right, and also be engaging and also teach and help people learn. So this is also great practice for me to stretch myself beyond the limits of what I thought that I could go. I mean, hey, how you doing? I mean, he's been on that show for ages. Now that would be crazy, right? If y'all watching me cook, y'all would probably that's that would be insane. All right, I'm just gonna let you know. Yeah, you gotta like stretch yourself beyond like get yourself out in front of people and just start talking. That's why you'll see me post more on Instagram and TikTok as well as YouTube, because I am like wanting to push the boundaries of what I thought I could do last year. And it does, it helps you. It makes you like grow it like, and then by the end of it, I'm kind of exhausted, but it's also building up my stamina. Look, in the kitchen with Richie, y'all, that would be, y'all would be cracking up. Okay, you would be cracking up. It would, y'all would be roasting me for life. Yeah, man, and also too, the other thing is I'm doing a live event with Monique on the 25th, and I used to DJ, so I'm used to projecting my voice anyway, and entertaining. So it comes naturally at this point, but the more I push myself, the better I get talking off the cuff. And I'm also trying my hardest to reduce my ums and stuff like that, which is not easy because you have to become cognizant of what you're saying. So it does stretch your abilities. And you see the right there. It's imperfect, but we're working on it. You said we love it. Yes, I am the 16th of July. Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel like it's my first day of school meeting new people. This life has really made my day. This life has really made my day. Thank you. Oh, listen, see, it's all about making connections, chatting and talking to each other. We don't even have to, it's crazy because we don't even have to be in the same spaces to find out ways that you can identify with people. And that's insane to me. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I love you to life. To life. You have been on this crazy journey with me this past year, and it's been like, what? And we still here. We are still here, y'all. Okay. So for real, it's 5:03. I have got PM Eastern Standard Time. Let me go and make my meatballs because I was supposed to have done that. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. To everybody that sent me an email, I'm going to shoot you an email in the next 20 to 30 minutes. Give me a minute to like just get myself together. I'm gonna shoot you an email individually and just sort of try to figure out how we can coordinate either a time tomorrow. If we're gonna do 2 p.m. tomorrow, I'll let you guys know that in the email. If you email me, if you want my email, let me put it in the chat one more time in case you missed it. All right, so everybody has the email that you can just shoot me an email. If there's anything that I missed, just again, you have that information. If you want to contact me about anything else, shoot the email. And yeah, that's what it's all about. It's about connection. Thank you, Crystal. We appreciate you. We love you. And thank you. I'm gonna enjoy. Listen, I'm gonna do my best to. Y'all do the same. Have a good Saturday night. We'll be back tomorrow with a little bit of Sunday school. I think, depending on how my voice works. Again, we're still testing. So, love y'all.